Hey everyone, Amy for another quick Magicite playthrough because it's been like a couple weeks or whatever. Magicite throwback shall continue. Dog, you're not involved in this. This doesn't concern you. What are we going for? We got some easy unlocks I think still yet to do. Killing one enemy without crafting anything. Oh, we have the spirit. We can do without crafting anything. Spirit run. That seems fine, right? Anything else even better? Not taking any damage, yo. It's a Sleepy Man Plays today, so I don't really want to do anything actually difficult yet. We're really running out of, Okay, yeah, it's pretty much one of the last ones we can do. Under level 5, reaching level 40. Oh, we can just grind to level 40, possibly. And we can not chop any trees for floaty slime. That should be actually pretty easy, too, because we're just... It's not crafting, right? It is without crafting, yes, we don't need trees, so we are, no Groot. No Groots. Attack's good, that's fine. Let's grab Lockmaster, because we're not crafting anything we want. Gold chests, and then extra damage, fine. Normal mode, of course, because we're not crazy. We're not mad people. Great, go. Into the Bush Grand Forest. I really want 76 to come out. I'm just like running out of... I want to play a new game. I'm like, there aren't any games that excite me right now other than 76, because it's coming out soon, at least beta-wise. At least the beta. I just want to play a beta. Just let me play a beta. If it's bad, then whatever. At least I'll know. And we'll be over it. I'll be over it. Otherwise, I'm just like, not a lot of games to play, at least single-player-wise. And multiplayer games, like my friends, are... my gaming buddies, like one's deployed, one's a weird ass schedule. There are people I rarely play with, so yeah, that's like my Fortnite group, because that's like the only game we're all playing right now. Like I said, then the games I am down to start. Like I'm actually I said in the past, I've retired from Darkest Dungeon. I got real frustrated at the end, and the way it was paced and how it was set up. But then I'm like, well, you know what? I can only just start a new game, Darkest Dungeon, because I played through my campaign was with a bunch of like early access before the game was complete. At a stage of completion, I could go from the entire game start to finish with the completed product, and then that might make me like the game a little. Come on, a little bit more. Obviously, attack upgrades. I was hoping we can get through the. We're real lucky. We just get an accidental underworld run. Overworld helmet. Not underworld. We are the underworld. Overworld. Clearly that didn't happen. Okay, we're not crafting a thing. I suppose we can still buy stuff, but am I actually gonna buy anything? Unlikely. I'm afraid of accidentally combining these potions. Suppose we can sell stuff. At the very least. To get money so I can buy like I guess another gold sword or something. Let's go. But then I just don't have time. So I have to finish the update. I want to finish the update of Advanced Dungeon, at least to a point I'm satisfied with. Probably 100% and everything unlocked again, then maybe do a couple runs, so we finish that, and then okay. Advanced Dungeon. I could still need back Cogmind. I haven't finished Cogmind. I still want to at least get a successful run of Cogmind. Because that was supposed to be a one and done type deal. But then the game just turned out to be real hard. And we kept getting a little bit better at it. So I'm like, alright, perfect, progression. We'll win eventually. And then just ran out of time because of Gungeon. I only have like time for 2 things. Maybe I put Slay the Spire on pause. I love Slay the Spire. Like, I love just chilling because it's such a chill game. And I can just... relax. Doesn't matter how tired I am or how late it is. I just relax and I just smack cards down and it's great and it's fun. It's fine. Even if I play poorly, I'm still enjoying myself. And I'm still feel like I'm learning even if I'm playing poorly. It's just such an effortless joy game. Which is a game I can play in any mood, I guess. It's just so versatile for me to play. Hey, get out of here. I might put that on pause if I want to, because I still want to at least finish Cogmind and possibly start Darkest Dungeon again. Icewind... Yeah, no, not gonna Icewind Dale. I think that would be a negative for us to just down these potions before I forget. Eat some meat. Potion up there. Sell everything. We're not crafting anything. Which also should make this a relatively fast run. Quick run. If we're successful, rush the free start, then it'll be the longer run. 559. Nope, too poor. How much durability do we have? Enough. Let us continue. Let us continue. There are these. I have these gross ginger candies. My father-in-law left here, and I say they're gross, but I can't stop eating them. They're just like gummy, and they're like lemon ginger, but the lemon flavor is really mild. It's mostly just a burning sweetness. I don't know. I don't like them, but I continue to eat them. It probably says a lot about me and the way I live my life. Come over here. Oh, my article finally. Made a little Fallout op-ed, which, I mean, it's not like a great... I mean, okay, it's a fine article. It's not the best article. It's not gonna... I'm not making any big revelations, but I wrote it like 2 weeks ago, and it's finally got... the editorial team's been real busy, so they finally got around to it, and I can get that published tonight. Just have some changes to do, and then I'll publish it. Mostly, I mentioned Telltale games in there. I made like a Telltale Games reference. Oh, hello, boar hiding behind a giant rock. I made a reference to Telltale Games, but they're in the interim time. They've ceased to exist, which is real sad. I really love their games. Like, one of my favorite studios, honestly. I love Telltale Games. But they're kaput. I have heard news that they are... at least trying to... How much money do we have? 766. I don't know why I opened up the inventory and check the money. You can see right there. They're at least trying... They've been contacted by multiple interested parties inquiring about helping them finish The Walking Dead, at least. Which I haven't even finished that series. Despite loving Telltale Games, I haven't played most of their games. Just because they make a lot of games that I can't like financially just buy every episode of every Telltale Games, despite how much I love them. Which then is probably contributed to the financial difficulties. Well, not me individually, but you know, that attitude. Contributed to the financial difficulties, which led to the studio closing. But for all I know, there's probably... I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. For all I know, it could be anything. I've learned enough about life that maybe, yeah, maybe it's just a regular little market, sad, went bankrupt, or maybe just horrible mismanagement of funds, or maybe somebody's embezzling. There's like a million awful things that could have happened. So I'm pretty sure there are studios that make way less money. Also, there are studios that make bad games make way more money. In particular, mobile games are like... can be insane. That's why there's so many mobile games. So there's even mobile games that are like bad, and you think, who's playing this? Like, why are there people playing this? There are people that are just like, they find a mobile game, and then they're just addicts, and their addiction wheels turn, and then they you know, start playing the inbuilt slot machines, which drains a lot of money, and then they've invested money into that game for those slot machines, so they become kind of loyal to that being their slot machine, if that makes sense. Which could be very lucrative. So you just make a mobile game and hope you catch some whales. Which is really just sad. I mean, not to say there aren't... not to invalidate every mobile game. I play some mobile games. I like mobile games. I think it is a growing platform of games that shouldn't be completely dismissed. I know I used to completely dismiss them. I know some people that still like, no, mobile games aren't real games. I think the attitude is diminishing because there's... I mean, I think there's some real value in mobile games, especially as mobile platforms evolve and as design philosophies for mobile games evolve. And even so, I think it's totally fine to have a kind of a casual, to have some casual strategy, collection, grindy type of games in mobile, because that's what I think works really well on the phone. If I'm on my phone. If I'm at home just gaming, then I'm just playing a game. I'm playing on my PC, I'm playing my console. If I'm on the move, I'm not just sitting on my phone playing it. Is my point. I have like 5-10 minutes to kill. I can launch Marvel Strike Force and do an arena battle and grind up some, you know, shards to upgrade character, whatever. Like play a little bit of collection mechanic, which I think that's fine. I think it's totally valid. This is a lot of bats. This is too many bats. This is too many bats and a rock officer. I saw him there earlier, and then was distracted by bats and forgot. Probably should have popped my armor. What I'm saying is, mobile games are people too. Kinda, sometimes, depends on the game. There's like a mobile version of League, which I guess is really popular in China, and that just blows my mind. Because to me, that's real insane. My sword's about to break. Because it's like a MOBA, but it's mobile, so the controls are those awful mobile controls, and that just seems like the worst experience ever to me. I don't want to play that. If I'm going to play League, I'm just playing League. Why are we moving it to a phone device? That seems bad to me. It seems like a bad time. But it's real popular, and they have like tournaments, and I saw a tournament on some like on an esports channel I follow, which blew my mind. I thought there's no way it's real, and I watched it. I'm like, yeah, it's real. These are people playing like a tournament for a mobile game, which I had seen before because I remember tuning into Twitch one day, and there's a Clash of Clans tournament going on, and that also blew my mind. Because what, Clash of Clans in a tournament? I also found, well, it's also crazy. But yeah, it was happening. I thought that must be the least profitable form of pro gaming is for a mobile game, because of the how to be competitive in a mobile game usually requires a lot of. I'm getting that's a lot of damage taken. Be competitive in a mobile game usually takes a lot of investment because you have to buy all the gems or chests or whatever, all the premium content to stay competitive. And if you're a pro player, obviously you need the best stuff. So to get the best stuff, you have to buy 1,000 orbs or whatever. And then I can't imagine pro tournaments bring in a ton of cash. Wow, it's like so much damage in one room of Mushroomville. I am ashamed. So if you want to become, if you have dreams of becoming pro gamer, and and you want it, your platform, your game of choice gonna be a mobile game, good luck. Which, man, I'm so mad, because that wasn't a thing when I was young. Pro gamer? No way. Nobody's. If I said, my parents like, hey kid, what do you want to do? To be a productive member of society as you grow old, in between the stage of you before you die. You have to contribute. What are you gonna do? If I said pro gamer, they would have been like, that's not a thing. You have to pick a real job. You could do anything you want to, but not that, because that's not a thing. But it is a thing, and it was a thing in time that I could have hit it if I was like going for that. But I didn't believe. Listen to the naysayers. They're like, nah, nobody's gonna pay you to play video games. Get real. They'll lie. It happens. It's not common. It's like being like, oh, I could have been a professional football player if I wanted to, because obviously it takes it takes a lot. It's not just something you just do that easily, But I didn't even know I could consider it when I was younger, which is so sad. I think in a way I probably wouldn't have done it still, to be honest. I'm not like that level of competitive, but still I'm like, oh, I could have been a contender. So that we can keep that. Food, have a little snack. Sell like half of it. Keep those, obviously. Jelly Blade, I doubt I'll need you, but I'll keep you around. Let's go. Dungeon time. Don't shoot me. Okay, I was really hoping it wouldn't anger the djinn, and we did it. Oh, come on, just aggro just a little bit sooner than that. Ah, come on. Alright. A little awkward, but we did it. I want to kill that skeleton back here. Really wish we had some sort of ranged weapon, like maybe an axe that we could throw. Instead of being an axe, it's really just like an awkward little circular blade thing. Sure, I'll look pretty. Oh, so pretty. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. Squeeze out all the stats I can out of this no crafting run. You were shooting, but he stopped. So mad. I saw him start the animation. Unless I'm just crazy. I swear he started the animation. So I'm like, oh, he's gonna shoot. And then he didn't shoot. And that really threw me off. Alright, I don't need most stuff. Make a junk pile. Any blades I don't need because they just make weapons. I can't use any of this at all, actually. The rest of the weapons I can keep, I'm probably not going to use them. Oh, speaking of which, do that. Level 23. I don't think we're going to get to level 40. Or dungeon, I think solid. Show me your wares. Just sell everything. Don't risk anything to count as crafting. I don't want to forget and like think I'm being funny and craft something stupid and then fail the fail the objective. Nice if I do say so myself. Don't yeah. Whoa. Hey. Oh. Nice swing. I don't need to jelly blade everything, right? So probably shouldn't be jelly blading everything. Hey, cooked food. Let's start a new trash pile immediately. Junk, junk. Junk, 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 junk. Junk. Tasty food. Let's just eat it. Delicious. Otherwise, junk. Junk, junk. Junk. Oh, I could have replaced the Eric Ton I swung a couple times. It's probably a little too unnecessarily min-maxy. Because it shouldn't be a problem regardless. I messed up. I messed up real bad. Oh, I messed up as... Oh, stop. Stop. Please, please, okay, get me out of this cursed room. What was that? That was terrible. Now I need to go back to like the caves, some more healing potion, because what did I do? Okay, you do that, and I jump up here, and we hit you. No, I stopped a moment shorter to hit him. All right. Taking a lot of damage here. No big deal yet. The concern being it could become quite a big deal, so I have to be careful. Go ahead and take up that arrow, slap Mr. Golden Arrow. Plus 1 HP, great. Hey! See, no problem, found a... Oh, hello. Found a healing potion, so we're fine. Give me that delicious experience. Another mysterious potion. Hope it's more health. Where are we at? District 14. Yeah, I told you it'd be a short, relatively short run. Then our Magicite throwback, like third save file here. This is one of the last easy challenges that we have, or unlock requirements, whatever you want to call them. Achievements. I guess they would be achievements if Magicite Steam achievements are ever a thing. Sadly, they were not. Maybe Magicite 2. You know what would also be cool? Steam trading cards, so I can put them all up for sale, make like a dope 3 pennies off of them. Or just that really sad time where, oh, come on. Because I play a bunch of games, right? And a lot of these games, these indie games, they have Steam trading cards, so it's things people really like. But then they're like unknown games that nobody buys the cards for. Like the cards don't really have any value. And I have a number of those, so these cards just stuck in purgatory because they won't sell. And I mean, I don't want a couple of cards for whatever random game I don't even I might not even like that much. And then you just have to be just turn them into gems, which seems real sad. But I don't want them sitting around gathering dust, and I can't change them into pennies to very slightly discount future game purchases. So that's their okay. Hello, Frame. Are you okay? Frames. All right. So that's their cruel fate to become gems. which can just make other cards. So, and then you can use the gem to get a card pack for a different game, which you would then either probably just sell those cards. There's a couple games I'm collecting the cards for to get the themes for, potentially, but only a few. Only a few of my top games, so top 1% of games I play get that honor. Or if I'm a big fan of like some aspect of the lore or the world or something. I think we're done with Dungeon for now. Let's go back to Jellyland. So like I played Inquisitor, 40k Inquisitor. I'm a 40k fan, so then that made me want to collect and keep those cards because I'm a 40k fan. I like the artwork, whatever, and the lore. So yeah, so I'm just keeping those cards. Even though the game wasn't bad, it was mediocre. I mean, I reviewed it. You can just, read. You can read that. Num. Do I not have the website in the description? I don't think I ever added the website to the description. Probably should. It makes sense, right? Therefore, if you're not in the Discord, you don't know what I'm talking about, you can just look in the description. That'd make a ton of sense. Should probably have done that months ago. But I'm not. Well, hi, sir. Honestly, didn't see you there in the corner of my eye. There's a lot of blue flying up and down. That had my attention. Stop. Watching Maniac on Netflix right now is pretty good. I'm only on the second episode, or only past this. A lot of sloppy damage today. Good thing we weren't doing an Overworld Home today, because that's not working out. Yeah, watching Maniac, I think I just finished the second episode, pretty good. One of my favorite things has comedic actors in it, but they don't do anything comical. The comedy comes from like the background and the world and like I don't say unintentional comedy because it's obviously written intentionally, but it's not delivered comedically. The show doesn't really have a comedic tone, but the comedy comes from the side characters and the background. Whereas, even though the stars are like comedians, like Jonah Hill, I should call him a comedian, but he's a comedic actor. And Emily, what's her face? It's Emily Blunt, but that's not real. Amanda Bynes, that's definitely not accurate at all. Favorite famous actress, I have a bad thing with forgetting names when I mean to recall them. Space time, let's go. Which is why I'm not an improv actor, I suppose. Pretty sure I'd be a poor at improv. Alright, how much do you have? 26, we can replace you. Why be in such a rush? I need to heal. We can heal. That'd be nice if this procs. It did. Lovely. Dog is gonna bug. So we got this new food for the. Oh, I'm so mad. Not really that mad. It's funny, but in a gross and irritating way. We got new food for the dog, because our old food ran out. But it ran out a really inconvenient time, because ideally, you kind of mix the foods together if you're changing food, and we were changing food, because the food we got, we can only get off of Chewy, but we didn't have the order in, so we weren't getting that food again. So we had to change foods, and when you change foods, it's nice to mix the foods together, so the dog's stomach can get used to the change, the dog's gut can get used to the change, and it doesn't cause any GI distress for the animal. Yeah, I'd bring crazy people. But we didn't have time for that, so we just kind of had an abrupt change of food, and her tummy's not happy about that, and she is super gassy. She's so gassy. She loves the food, though. She loves the food, but she's very gassy. And that's just what the food we got, and we can't not feed the dog, so she's just a real gassy dog. Like, the most flatulent animal I've ever encountered in my life. I mean, at least for, size, because obviously I've been around cows and such, and they, they can be quite gassy as well. But you know what I mean, because it's a dog, and you don't expect that, at that volume, coming from a cute dog. I was gonna say little dog, she's a big dog. But you know what I mean. And I'm getting warm because I have a jacket and long sleeve on, so let's just take off the jacket real quick. It's getting that fall time of year where it gets a little bit, starting to get a little bit cold, which I'm like it more than I used to. I realize I mostly hate it because of it just signals the beginning of winter. Winter's coming, and I don't like winter one bit. But fall, alright, I'm starting to come around to fall. It's okay. Aha, that's a big hit. Get that healing. Is that everyone? Alright. Is this gonna break? Yeah, I don't want to break in the middle of combat, so let's just chuck it. And heal. Dude, every one of those has been a health potion? I guess it can't be a mana potion, that's how that works. Oh, I was just chucking poison, which maybe that kind of... Dog, stop walking in here and coughing at me. What are you doing? It's a ridiculous animal. I don't want to close the door, though. Wife's trying to take a bath, and I don't want her to be... Because she's also a dog that's, you know, like many dogs, really loves people and wants to be in sight of people. So I don't want to close her out and then have her try to bug the wife while she's taking a bath. More space. I would love a lightsaber. Actually, what level are we on? Level 20. Never mind. So, pop up here. Sell. Do I even know? Are we even saving for anything? Not really. We don't really need to be selling this, but I've started. What else am I gonna do? Run around with a full inventory? Like some sort of animal? I doubt I'll need this Viander. I'll keep it anyway. Oh yeah, small healing potion. Look at me. Buy that. Buy that. Could buy a Axelark. What level are we? Level 33. It's not going to get us to level 40. And we don't even mess around for that. Like, I don't have enough time to... If I mess around and die, I don't really have time to redo the run. So we're just going to let that go. Oh, I suppose if we kill everything here, maybe we could get level 40. Do a lot of experience clearing... Dude, you're supposed to... I tried to be real clever and mess that up. You do get a lot of experience for clearing this place. But reaching level 40 is not that bad. We should be fine to do that in another run. But I don't want to do that... Do I have to do that on its own? I don't know. I was going to say, this is our last hard thing, was to... or easy thing is complete the game without crafting anything, but reaching level 40 is not that bad either. But I don't want to really make that its own thing, because it's also kind of boring. But it's just go to high experience areas and just kill everything you can. Oh, I felt so fancy for that dodge, and just bounce back into it. Alright, you got me, that was a good shot. Alright, we good? We good, let's go. Let's go fight this dude. Slowly as my stamina regenerates. There you go. Please. I'm so mad. It shouldn't be long before he falls down. And by falls down, I mean explodes and flies off the left-hand screen. Because he doesn't fall. That would be ridiculous. Do you see this guy? How's he gonna fall down? I could have gotten there, got a few more swings, but... Seems unnecessarily dramatic, right? Get trapped in that corner. Alright, Scourge Wall 2 man. Numbers up. Come on, back it in. We're not really hitting him that hard. 135 isn't really that hard. Can I get my double damage back up? There it is. 270 is much better. Hey, we got him. So I should get the Quailog. The Quahog. Well, got the Noble for whatever. The Floating Slime as well. And the Quailog, so that's 3. I think that's probably all we're going to get. Oh, Skeleton Mask. Okay, I'm not sure what that one's for. Okay, so that was more than I expected. Unlock-wise, Noble was just slaying monsters. It's one of these 20% chance ones that could take actually forever. Yeah, after visiting the dungeon. So, that one's after choosing mage skills. So I guess we need to do a mage run, right? Yeah, it's craft magic staff. Good craft magic staff. Wow, that was only 20% chance. We're doing not crafting anything. Gathering 10 plants. Destroy a beehive. Visiting the Scourge Lair. Ah, these 20% ones can be so frustrating. But that's the primary ones we have to do. Underworld are the big one. Jin's a big one. Pigfolk's a big one. Underworld, Pigfolk, and Jin. Those are also like the perennial favorites. Dog, stop just walking past my door and looking at me and coughing. What are you doing? Haze feels fine. Gadget Guard. I actually forgot about Gadget Guard. Beat the game all under level 5. You can do that along with the Jin. That one get unlocked adjacent to another thing. And Madman mode. Oh, it's gonna be a nice little cap for our third playthrough. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, share, video, subscribe, for more Twitch today. See you guys next time. Just your comment is you'd be a really great Drogon. See you later.